So once again, 2021 has seen me attempt to cram an absolute slew of massive oversized smartphones into my jeans, which at best is slightly uncomfortable and at worst results in heated accusations, terrified grandmothers and desperate pleas of innocence. But recently I've had the chance to try out a couple of smartphones that swing to the other extreme, like this here Unihertz Jelly 2, which comes in at a delightful 3 inches. And following in the Jelly's footsteps is the Mony Mint, the latest 3-inch blower to give a good bit of hand relief to anyone who doesn't like big ones. Or let me rephrase that, the latest refreshingly compact smartphone that should prove easy to use one-handed. If you pre-order the Mony Mint, you'll enjoy an early bird price of just $99 US, and it's due to hit Kickstarter imminently, in fact July the 1st. So the question is it really mint or is it Well, let's whip the Mony Mint on out of the box, take you on a full-on tour of the hardware and the software, and I'm going to attempt to even try a bit of gaming and stuff like that on this 3-inch blower to see if it's even feasible. And for more on the latest greatest tech, please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! Alright, let's start as usual with what's in the box. And what you've got is one teeny tiny Mony Mint smartphone, a just as adorably dinky adapter, a USB cable, and you'll be glad to hear that it is Type-C, one pokey pin for SIM insertion, an adorable miniature screen protector, and yes, you do even get a condom case bundled in there to keep your Mony Mint in mint condition. It's a pretty good box for just $99, certainly can't complain with that. Right, now let's check out the actual Mony Mint itself. So let's start as always with the design, and yes, the Mony Mint is incredibly cute, just 60 grams, so super light, and a 3-inch screen, although that is surrounded by pretty fat bezels as you might expect. Quite a chunky wee fella. There's some obvious Apple inspiration here. It is basically an iPhone Mini. The Mony Mint sports a glossy design. You've got a plastic edging and back end and then a glass up front. And it's already, as you can probably see there, getting quite sort of smudgy and greasy from just a couple of minutes of me fondling the thing. This is of course the black model. You can also grab the Mony Mint in blue or pink if you want something a bit brighter and cheerier. As for the rest of the design, well, you've got a power button over on the right edge, you've got your volume buttons and your SIM tray on the left edge, and then down below it is, of course, thank the baby Jesus, Type-C. Right, going to get the Mony Mint all set up. I'm also just going to have a quick peek inside this SIM tray just to see what we got there. And it is actually a dual SIM tray packed inside the Mony Mint, which is quite impressive, although no support for micro SD memory cards. Alright, so the Mony Mint is all set up and ready for action, and worth pointing out, of course, this is a pre-production model because it's just about to hit Kickstarter. So this is actually running Android 6 proper blast from the past. Certainly getting nostalgic chills right now, that's for damn sure. But the final version will apparently be running Android 9 instead, so much fresher. And with this old version of Android on board, it does actually feel like an iPhone. As you can see, there's no apps tray on the Mony Mint by default, unfortunately, and you do only get a handful of apps pre-installed, which I guess is good, so this is not cluttered with crapware. I actually installed these myself, but everything else on here comes as standard. As you can see, not many Google apps on there. You've got the Play Store, of course, but you've got a generic browser, generic email app, no YouTube, Gmail, any of that goodness. But of course, you can just dive on into the Play Store and have a search for anything that you need using the teeniest, tiniest little keyboard in the world. I've done a great job of that. Unfortunately, there's no support so far for the likes of Netflix or Disney+, but you do have iPlayer, Prime Video, all that goodness. And check this out as well, it's like the browser that time forgot. Yeah. Anyhow, if we jump on into the storage, you'll see that you've got 32 gigs of space in here, but available only 22 gigs to actually play around with, use for your apps and your media. So that's probably going to fill up fairly fast. And then there's no fingerprint sensor or face recognition here on the Mony Mint 2 either, unlike that Jelly 2, which did actually have a rear-mounted fingerprint sensor. So when it comes to unlocking the phone, you're stuck with the proper old-fashioned traditional methods like patterns and pins. Now, I'm not entirely gutted that there's no Netflix or Disney Plus support here on the Mony Mint, because let's face it, that 3-inch IPS screen ain't exactly the perfect way to take in a movie on the go. Absolutely fine for just the occasional tiny bit of YouTube or something like that, I guess. You will be squinting quite a bit though. It's got an 854 by 480 pixel resolution, so at least the visuals are reasonably sharp. You can stream a nice bit of full HD content on YouTube and it looks pretty crisp. Colors aren't exactly slap you in the face vibrant or anything, but they're not muted or saturated either. On top brightness as well, you shouldn't have any troubles seeing outdoors, and at least there's no selfie orifice or notch to get in the way of the action when you go full screen, probably just as well because you've got limited viewing space as it is, because you do have fairly chunky bezels surrounding that display and fairly respectable viewing angles here on the Mony Mint as well. I'm not seeing much in the way of image degradation as you tilt away from your face. So overall, yes, it is tiny, but it's actually a very respectable panel. And of course, it is just a 60Hz screen. Don't go expecting any 90Hz silky smoothness. But the Mony Mint is powered by a MediaTek MT6739 chipset. It's a fairly basic platform backed by 3 gigs of RAM. So far the performance seems alright, apps load up reasonably quickly. But naturally the question on everyone's lips is, if I get a Mony Mint, will I be able to play games like Call of Duty? Well, let's find out. Okay, challenge 1, actually signing into Call of Duty. Oh, f***ing sakes. Oh god, we're actually in, huzzah! And I'll tell you what, it's just a mono speaker setup here on the Mony Mint, but it is a bloody powerful speaker. It reaches quite a volume. And you jack it all the way up. Like, that is ear-bleedingly loud. Can't actually press the little X to get rid of this bloody thing. Bugger off! Okay, here we go. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Oh, right. Jesus. Apparently there's an enemy in sight somewhere. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, bugger. Oh, my God. He gets a kill. Come at me, bro. Oh, Christ. Oh, yeah. Got an assist. That's a wall. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, these guys either really suck or I'm just incredibly lucky. Oh, there's another one. Bloody hell. Hunt the killer drone. Go on. No, hunt the killer drone. Oh, god damn it. No, not the pistol. Hunter killer drone. There we go. F me. Uh-oh. Whey! Reload, reload. Please reload. Oh, Christ. Sweet. Wow. I managed to not die once, and I even got the final kill. Even though I seem to be just shooting his foot. And bloody MVP as well. Yeah, those guys were incredibly crap, and I got very lucky. I think that's it for me. I'm going to retire from Call of Duty Mobile. Now, I'm not going to top that, that's for sure. That's ending on a high right there. And yes, of course, the Mony Mint does not come with any 5G support or anything snazzy like that, but you do have LTE, so that's better than nothing. To be honest, you're probably not going to be spending lots of time browsing the internet or anything on this thing. Anyway, definitely not streaming much in the way of movies. As for the battery life, well, it's a 1250 milliamp cell crammed inside of the Mony Mint, which is pretty impressive considering the size of the bloody thing. The manufacturers reckon you'll get 72 hours of use out of that, which is frankly complete bollocks. I had it 100% charged when I started shooting this video a couple of hours ago. It's already down to 46%. It's got less than half the battery left, so as long as you're not playing Call of Duty Mobile on it like a complete idiot, then it'll probably just about last you the day. But I'm talking, you know, just like messaging, bit of web browsing, etc. But yeah, I mean, let's face it, it's pretty much a secondary smartphone that you sort of slip in your pocket for a festival if, you know, you end up going to festivals again. And let's finish with a look at the Mony Mint camera tech. And it may look like you've got a quad lens set up here on the back end of this dinky wee blower, but that's actually just a clever little trick. There's only a single lens in there, and it's a 5 megapixel effort. And yeah, if I were you, I would definitely set your expectations rather low if you're going to be using this thing to snap photos. You do actually have an HDR mode, which I'm going to try and take. There we go. So we've got HDR mode switched on. I'm guessing it's probably going to take a while to actually capture an HDR photo. Yeah, quite a while. Got to stay as still as possible. We do have an option here which looks like somebody flipping a V sign as well. Oh, okay, so it's auto capture and it's actually a peace sign. Right. You don't get much in the way of bonus modes or settings either, fairly basic stuff. But you can shoot video if you want to, and the video quality is set to high by default. You can boost that to fine, very vague. So here's a bit of video shot with the Mony Mint. I'm sure I'm coming through nice and crisp and clear right now. And then if we flip around to that front-facing camera, it's a 2 megapixel effort. Oh god, proper grainy and really zoomed in as well. You have to hold it as far away as possible to actually fit the whole of your, in my case, very baldy head into frame. And was it actually worth it? So there you have it, that is the Mony Mint 3-inch super compact smartphone. Is it one of the best mini mobiles of 2021? Well, it's certainly one of the smallest alongside that Jelly 2. I think my heart would go out to the Jelly 2 instead because it's got slightly more updated Android. You've got the fingerprint sensor, a few extra bonus little features like that. But hey, I got MVP in Call of Duty, so it can't be all bad. But if you fancy a dinky, cute little compact smartphone of your own, well, as I say, available via Kickstarter from July the 1st for $99 US early bird price. Pretty bargainous, really. It'd be great to hear what you think of the Mony Mint down below. Do check out my roundup of the best compact smartphones in 2021 as well for more ideas of dinky, hand-pleasing mobiles. And for more of the latest greatest tech, please do subscribe, ding that notifications bell, and have yourselves a lovely rest of the week. Cheers, everyone. Love you.